'Tis the season to go questing. I am Troy and it's not Christmas.
January.
I'm playing Snowflake Supreme.
It's gonna be like January 25th when this episode comes out.
I said it's not Christmas.
He did say it's not Christmas, and I'm Lucy and I'm playing Bankshot.
I don't approve of this. I'm Tom and I'm playing Fissure.
Happy 4th of July. It's me, Charlie, the DM. Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Dearth's Point. I'm your host, Darren Dearth. Today's episode, Regression. We've learned that Eyeball is not the only visitor from the stars, as the Galaxy Squad and the Three Dumb Fighters struggled in battle with the villain Cold Space. That is until the champion of the cosmos himself, Hallow, returned to finish the fight. Is this a sign of better things to come? I can assure you, dear listeners, big things are in the works.
Let's do this. Let's do some season quest. New location, baby!
Woo!
Sorry for the noise.
It's not that bad.
Just sorry in advance.
It's Foley.
Yeah, because we're in a city. But we're not in a city. None of us are.
I'm under a city.
I'm in the sky.
I'm into burbs.
I'm in the way. Alright, who wants to fucking start?
I'll stop.
So, we just got in the Lane Rider, I believe.
Yeah, the Uggo vehicle.
Yeah, the wooden,
Bankshot and Lucy think.
the wooden vehicle.
The lame rider, am I right?
Yeah, buddy.
And we were following Darren Dearth
We were following Darren Dearth.
at a reasonable distance.
Exposition, some might say.
Some might say. We
I
have our...
Why would you say that?
What's it called? What's the opposite of doubts?
Suspicions.
Suspicions.
I almost said suspects.
That's not the opposite. How did you both get it even though Charlie said the wrong thing?
Because that's what he thought.
I'm so impressed by all of you.
And suspicions.
Lucy's shaking her head. And we're following him?
And we're following him. Did you end up jumping in the driver's seat?
I'm driving, yeah.
I remember now. It is a manual, but you're used to that.
Yeah.
So, Darren Dearth is making his way into town towards Storm Drain. You're following at a reasonable distance. Can you, just for the sake of getting something started on the old roll of the day, roll and assess the situation for me?
I most certainly can. I just need to have my moves in front of me. Ba-ba-da. Plus superior. I've got one of those.
Superior Spider-Man.
I've got 2 of those. And boy, how did I need it. 8.
Good. You've got questions you can ask if you want, but also I'm using that to also say that you're following him pretty well.
Yeah. There's a question of what here is the biggest threat. Can I not reword that, but kind of ask in the sense of like, what is a target that he might try to hit?
Mm-hmm.
If anything bad's about to go down, where do I need to steer him away from?
Yep. So, Exposition's pattern recently has been banks.
Yeah.
Storm Drain's bank, or one of the banks you think, is one that hasn't been hit yet in the past couple weeks. So that might be his biggest target, following like your Holmesian deduction of what sort of places he was looking after,
Yeah.
and what fits the pattern.
I say very quietly to Strict, I think it might be this specific bank he's going to.
What's it called?
Storm change.
Storm Change.
Yeah, like money change.
Yep.
Money for a rainy day.
And
Rainy day fund.
And storm.
Storm change. And who's in charge of the storm drain?
The wheel team.
The wheel team. I'm gonna...
You've already done a sort of stealth mission there that they weren't aware of. That was at the hideout.
I'm going to write up a message, or like tell Sparky a message, and I'm like, send this to the wheel team if, I don't know, I use the secret word, which is just going to be, wheel team!
Okay.
And the message something along the lines
Was
of...
that the joke you made last time as
Yeah.
well? Yep.
Good.
But last time it was beefcake.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I just use code words that are very obvious. No, beefcake was subversive. Subversive is not the term I'm looking for.
Beefcake is very subversive.
And the message is something along the lines of bank heist going down, believed to be at Storm Change.
Okay.
Send backup.
Yep.
Bring yourselves.
Code word accepted.
Yes.
That's the code word. The whole speech. And then they just get a message that says wheel team. They're like, what the fuck is this?
And we just keep following.
All right. As you're continuing along your way, on your way to Storm Drain, Trickshot in the passenger seat, a little bit upset that he's not driving, says to you, so how's Riverside been? I know you've been away from the pool league for a while, and you've been with your new team, but Riverside's kind of new for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, so I am still a part of the pool league. I must clarify. They didn't kick me out. And it's not...
Some of us are lucky.
Some of us being me. And it's not too bad. I like our base. We've done some really interesting stuff. Because it's, it's not just about, stopping bad guys, but, we've been talking to them and trying to figure out kind of deeper plans and maybe ways to, rehabilitate them and that sort of stuff. So, we've been busy. And we have a pet.
Did Trickshot meet the pet when you went into the base?
I don't know if he met him. I know I sent him photos.
Yeah, okay.
Of the one trick shot of Beefcake jumping through a hoop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that picture.
How's, where are you again?
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going great. We actually just captured Haldini.
Who?
Haldini.
I don't know who that is.
The werewolf magician.
When we did this joke, we said Weirdini, and you've changed it to Haldini.
I think I prefer Haldini.
Haldini's great.
We didn't say a specific name. You guys just said something like werewolf escape artist.
No, because it was who, and then we changed it to Were, and then he's a werewolf magician.
Weirdini. But I like Haldini.
Haldini's a good name.
It's Haldini.
Weirdini's a species.
What kind of magic tricks did he do?
He mostly
just escapes out of handcuffs.
He's an escape artist because he first learned his trick when his compatriots would tie him up when he turned into a werewolf.
His whole act is walking in, robbing a bank, getting arrested, and going, what?
You can only do it in the full moon, though.
Do you only fight really weird cryptids? Didn't you have that electricity vampire as well?
Yeah, we get a lot of horror movie people in Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
They're kind of attracted to the constant night of it all situation.
Strange. How's the rest of your team? I don't think I've met any of them.
Oh, Greg's an asshole, but the rest of them are cool.
What's wrong with Greg?
That's
He's an
a
asshole.
superhero name.
Is that a superhero name?
No.
I imagine you guys aren't super close because you've never taken your mask off in front of me, let alone the bowling league.
It's off right now.
Well, yeah, until now. Who are
Yeah.
you? Get out of that car.
I'm Emmanuel the car.
His name is Spare. Greg's Spare.
Oh my goodness, there's a 9th member of the bowling league. He's not even part of the spare team.
He's also coincidentally in the wheel team, but only when they really need him.
What does he even do?
He's just an asshole. He's the guy that...
He doesn't have powers.
He's our computer guy.
I'm the computer guy.
And he's sort of he makes those on his off time, he makes those weird bowling animation things when you get strikes and spares and stuff.
Oh my god, I might be in love with Greg.
Turkey.
Lucy, I cannot talk about how much I love those fucking bowling animations. It's just something in my soul. Anyway, we were following this guy.
We are close to the bank. He pulls up a couple blocks beforehand and gets out of his car. The car stays on, but it looks locked. You hear the lock thing.
Step 1, put a tracker under his car.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Step 2,
Yep.
follow him probably to the bank. Step 3, don't hurt
Profit.
ourselves. Step 4, profit. Step 5, stop him.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Are you saying that to Trickshot, or is that just...
That's Lucy's inner monologue.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now say it to Trickshot.
step 1. No, let's put a tracker under his car, follow him to the bank, stop him in his tracks.
Profit.
We're not taking money.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Inner monologue.
You can't just say inner monologue, I heard you.
Out of monologue. Get out of my bread.
Are you not getting paid for this?
Well,
I'm not intern for the bowling league.
Are you an intern for the bowling league?
I'm not an intern. I'm getting paid.
An exposure. See, people are going to see you and they're going to go, that's Trick Shot, he's in the bowling league. They're going to want you on the team. It's
They're
really
going to
gonna
actively
help you
not
out.
want him on the team.
It's just weird that, 3 strikes and you're out of the team. Really, you'd think that would mean they'd go up a rank. Nope.
I
They're
mean,
out.
yeah, you'd think, but like, it's better than what happens in the pool league where it's 1 strike and you're out. So
You get
Super white.
you get 3 strikes and you have to dress up as a turkey for the next 6 weeks.
let's go.
Trick Shot gets out of the car.
Cool. Bankshot does too.
Okay. And he's like, so he's putting on his mask. Are we going in like stealth, or are we stopping him like out loud? What do you think?
Follow him to make sure he's doing something bad, and then we'll call the guys, and then I don't know. I guess stop him once and for all would be ideal.
It would be ideal.
I walk into a phone booth and walk out as I'm saying this, and I'm in my full costume.
And he's like pulling his arms through sleeves and stuff slowly. And he's like, oh,
Full shot gadget.
nice.
Let's do it. Tracker first.
Tracker
just in
first.
case.
All right. So you go up to the car. It's still puttering a little bit. It's running. You can see just on the inside through the window, a screen is like, it's got like the circle of loading kind of thing. Like it's waiting for something. Where are you gonna put the tracker?
Much like how I had a bug as one of the numbers on a ball, I flip over the other side of that one and I put that under it to track it. But like just like under the car,
Yep.
so you wouldn't be able to see it.
Yep.
And once I've done that, I'm going up the street, but like staying close to the building so I can duck behind something if needed.
And
Keeping my eyes peeled.
yeah, you both see Darren Dirth sort of stop in front of Storm Change.
As exposition, he's in costume the entire time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in his exposition outfit.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It looks like so in the center of his chest is like a dictionary, but it has like explosive force coming out of it, and then like all throughout his suit are just like floating words that move around.
Which words?
Words in the dictionary.
Cock and ball torture.
Cock and ball torture,
Among other words, I'm sure.
among all the other words
I was
in
thinking-
the
Among
dictionary.
other words, they're all on there.
I was thinking like bang, boom, other onomatopoeia.
Yeah, those ones are like, because the words are sort of different sizes. The ones that are more related to explosions are bigger. And you see that the bank is closed. It's all locked up. And you see him start just like whispering a couple words.
Wheel team.
All right. Light bulb says, phrase accepted. Bing! And it sends a message off to the wheel team.
None of those fake teams. Only the wheel ones.
Okay, let's stop him talking.
Yeah.
Oi!
He turns around, very surprised.
I just give him a little wave.
He goes, he says something. He's about to say it. And it's words. He says these words to you,
Oh my god.
Bankshot. And these are the words that you hear.
I'm really nervous. Guys, help Charlie
Melanin, no melanin, all men are friends. Are you gonna bust a rhyme?
Bankshot!
Hello. That's very bungo of me. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Well, you're outside a bank and it's you, so, I thought, maybe.
Where's the rest of your team? You're with Trickshot. Trickshot says, oh.
I could stop you by myself.
Short says, well.
Hey, guys, I'm here too.
Feeling quite like a Greg at the moment. A bit of a Greg spirit
Total
in this
Greg right now.
situation.
I walk forward, but I do maintain a good amount of distance.
Yeah. And you can see the more he talks to you, the more the words move on his costume, like faster.
Yeah, as I'm going, I'm definitely trying to interject, like cut over and like talk over him a bunch, trying to buy us time for wheel team to show up.
Yeah.
Because although Bankshot said it, I don't know if I can stop him.
I don't think you can stop me. You can't even get
Are you
close
kidding me?
enough. I'm
I-
not.
Hey,
that-
shut up. My turn. You wait your turn.
As long as I get a turn.
I mean, I don't need to be anywhere near, do I? It's just...
No, because my explosion will reach you from far enough away.
Do you want to try it?
He takes a step forward.
I don't take a step back. I'm trying to eyeball the distance to be like, how far away was I at the gas station is like my thought process.
Yeah.
Because it was that plus a frozen plus the gas tank exploding. And I
Plus
did,
me.
Yeah,
I made
you're the frozen bit.
Oh, right.
Obviously.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Forgot I was frozen for a second there and thought I had heat powers because I looked at my pretty picture.
Let it go.
Because Bankshot got kind of hurt at the gas station. Nothing terrible, but like she's fine.
Minor injuries.
Yeah. Doesn't want that to happen again, ideally.
So he takes another step forward and he says, "Look, Bankshot, you're good at what you do, but
I'm the best.
you can't contain an explosion."
I could try.
Takes a third step forward.
And I think this is a decent enough time for it. I pull the ball that's like the rope, and I kind of hold the other one and I throw it around, almost like a lasso, and then I let go of the other one, ideally wrapping him a bit.
Yeah. Okay. But directly engaging a threat, this is a threatening, explosive individual.
He goes, rope. My only weakness. Oh, wait.
This is plus my danger, which is -1. This might not be good. I'm gonna do the one at this time. I need to feel better about it.
2 ones.
4. 8.
Nice.
Which one will stop him from... I think resist or avoid their blows is probably ideal. Hopefully he just doesn't blow up. Or if he does, we're fine. I just don't want anything to get broken, because if he explodes, he gets reset, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And I throw the thing, and I get an 8, and I resist or avoid their blows.
Yeah, so you wrap him up just as you see the words not moving, but starting to expand.
Yeah.
And his explosive power manifests. You see all the words on his costume completely clear. And
You have another character.
It's so funny because you mentioned earlier cock and ball torture. He was in the car like on the radio, cock and ball torture, huh?
And he was just standing there going, boom, bang.
Onomatopoeia.
Among other things.
he was psyching himself up on the car ride there. There's gonna be a bang, there's gonna be a boom, among other things.
Cock and ball torture. You do have another character rolled up just in case, right? He's exploding, Lucy.
I'm
Don't
gonna
just
be
give me an angry
fine.
face. Give me something that the podcast can use.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Can I just also fly all the words flat, right? Bankshot flies at me but kind of splits up before it gets to me.
Yeah.
Like the bank and shot separate.
Yeah. So you felt like you knew what he was about to do as
Yeah.
someone who's fought exposition before. So you were ready to, at the gas station.
Did we?
Oh, that was the
Yes.
exposition we fought at the gas station?
Yeah.
We haven't said that on the podcast.
Oh, for listeners at home, do you guys want to tell your team origin story real quick?
Quick, have a
Flashback.
We were all,
Weird.
for individual reasons, near or at the gas station one day as exposition was robbing it. Early days of like before he ramped up to banks or anything. And we tried to stop him individually. And then we kind of realized we worked together as a really lovely team. It went okay. He didn't rob them, technically. But when he exploded, he blew up a gas tank. And then a little bit of frozy power.
Yeah, I tried to stop the explosion with my ice powers, and I might have, frostbitten good old Bankshot accidentally and hurt them.
It hurt me more than the explosion.
Yeah.
Luckily, I managed to pull like the citizens away with my teleporty arms, but in the crossfire, I did scare them a lot.
Yeah.
By screaming.
Yeah, you got them away. I was distracting exposition and kind of keeping his focus on me. And you were like using your powers to stop any of the explosion power. And it did kind of work.
It
but
did. It's what made us decide to become a team. The Freedom Fighters.
Yeah.
Three
Freedom Fighters.
We said that because we were reading a magazine called Freedom Fighters. I don't know. We were like, we could be like the famous 5. Oh, but there's only 3 of us. We could be the famous 3.
And that was my flashback.
Yeah,
As the
you have
words
a
Bankshot fly
flashback.
past me.
Flashback to that first explosion you saw from him.
Bankshot fires past you and then flashback also just about hits you but disappears.
Sparky, ETA on wheel team.
2 minutes.
Cool.
The windows behind him, the glass doors of the bank shatter, and Trickshot actually gets hit by one of the words.
Ugh.
He gets hit by the word cock.
Now I have to leave this in.
Hits him right in the mouth.
But then he dodges and
Cock hits him in the ball. And he's like, oh!
torture. If you hadn't chosen resist or avoid their blows, you would have taken a powerful blow right there. But Trickshot is taking a powerful blow right here.
Ooh.
I'm feeling very on the same wavelength as Troy right now.
We've spoken in unison so many times.
You keep saying jokes that I'm just right where I'm looking for a joke.
Nice. But
nice.
After nice.
Just as the cock hits him.
After he gets the hit by the word, he stands strong and sort of plants his feet better, takes out from his belt a small bowling ball that expands into a regulation size bowling ball and readies himself.
God, he's so low.
Like a Pokeball.
Like a Pokeball.
That's a pretty good trick, Shot.
The explosion echoes through the streets of, it was nearly silent at first, but after windows breaking and the echo of a huge explosion, car alarms all start going off, and
When it explodes, is it just a or is it Dragon Torture? Is it the words? Is it kind of...
if you're close enough to the words, you can sort of hear his voice.
Great.
Is it or is it
Me as a Pokemon?
That's a good Pokemon. I hate it.
Damn, Generation 9's crazy.
I choose you, Cock and Ball Torture. What?
Bankshot kind of brushes it off.
Yeah.
Just the smallest swipe off her shoulder, there's a tiniest bit of dust, and just, trying
You
to
wipe
look.
the word dust off your shoulder.
Yeah. You're not as strong as you used to be, huh?
And you see him now, completely white costume now, no words except for the dictionary symbol. But you see, because he's got sort of a half mask on. I don't know did I explain it last time?
No, you didn't explain his mask.
Good, I've got the freedom to say whatever I want. Yeah, he's got a sort of half mask on so that you can see his smile. And you see also that your rope that you threw around him is completely disintegrated.
That's fine. I'll get a new one.
And
Or I won't.
Yeah.
Or I will.
Do you have one of each ball, or...?
Yes, but the pool league is set up really well with gadgets and all that stuff, and it's we've all got our own weird weapons, so it's pretty easy to get stuff fixed or replaced. We've got the equipment.
You see him...
I'll just have to do it myself because the guy who does it isn't here.
Whenever you order them, you're like, what's that going to cost me? Rack it up, boss.
Yeah, and then when I'm waiting to check out, I gotta go wait in the queue.
Pooh.
Pool ball.
Got him.
You see him whisper something, and then on his suit, sort of floating in front now, it says, "Divide and conquer."
Bit more menacing than Cock and Ball.
Is that a phrase that we've heard?
No.
Conquer? I don't
okay.
even know her.
There's gonna be a bunch of big attacks all over the city, huh?
I don't know.
I don't know. Appears on his suit.
Maybe. And then a winky face.
When he says that, you see a beam of light shine down above you.
Wheel team?
Wheel team.
Yes!
Oh, was Trickshot okay?
Trickshot's okay. He stood strong.
Oh, okay.
You see a beam of light originating from Angel, the one that you saw was on patrol last time you were in Storm Drain.
Sparky, what's happening over the city?
Multiple points of explosion over Storm Drain, Central, Hard Knocks, Filmentia, and Riverside. 14
of them? I do remember that there's 14 at large. 14 fire villains.
Where blew up in Riverside?
6 blocks from your base.
I was thinking all the bases blew up. That was what I thought your plan was.
6 blocks from your base. Your base was the central point, and 6 blocks outwards, all exploded. Beefcake was a bomb.
Sorry, can I take that again?
No, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot use my idea. You can't use my idea against me.
I love collaborative storytelling.
No.
What did you say?
No.
What did you say?
I said I said Werebluff and Riverside because I wanted to make sure it wasn't our base because I thought it might be all of the bases because it was in all of the suburbs.
Oh.
And Charlie wants to say it again and make it the story. No.
Beefcake. Good thing he's in my bag.
No, because Wade's in it. That's why you can't block our house.
Okay, all right. You're
But
right.
he's
You're
very
right.
hard eyes.
You're right.
Finally, my boyfriend's free.
And he is dead, but who knows that he wasn't under
It
the
was a
ice
cool
anyway.
idea, though. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So that's why I wanted to put it in there.
I'm always tempted to leave in the argument.
No, I think you should.
But then the people at home will know that they already know I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay.
It's okay, none of us know what we're doing.
I'm gonna throw. I have, you know, those things, the power inhibitors and stuff like the collars. I'm gonna throw one of those at him and see if I can get it around his throat because that'd be really cool.
That would
from
be
a
really
distance.
cool. Yeah, fuck
Let's see
yeah.
if I nail it.
Thank goodness we're all
What
carrying
am I-
those on us now.
Yep.
No, we actually said we were going to start carrying them. What am I rolling plus? Is it directly engage? Is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this one's an unleash your powers because you're going for a very specific shot.
In a very this is Bankshot's powers.
Yeah.
Is throwing shit.
Yeah.
If you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna mark a potential.
Oh no.
How close are you?
I'd be 15 meters back, 10 meters.
The roll, I mean.
Oh, I got a 4. That's cool, but not cool enough, huh?
I'm so close.
So close.
No, it's not.
Well, trick shot could have helped.
So I miss. Would have been so cool. And it's not close enough that I can use that help and take a point from the team pool, because I would, because it's cool.
It does go close to him, but he also sort of slaps it away onto the ground, and it like shatters on the ground.
I'm trying to not look angry, but I know there's something big planned.
Yeah.
Sparky put every single superhero in the city on high alert.
Already done.
Good.
I
Hello, Tim.
Oh, my communicator's off.
Your communicator's off.
Ball sack. I'll probably hear an explosion, but
I yell quite loudly, let's get this guy to the wheel team and trick shot and stuff.
Yeah, so we cut now to Star Jockey and
Fissure.
Fissure. Your superhero name is Fissure.
Yeah.
Flying through the air silently.
Something in my bag is moving,
Yeah.
and my backpack, and I pull it off, and I open the zip,
That's not silent. There's a slight hum, I believe. We decided.
A slight hum.
and I open it up, and I see Beefquake in full costume. First of all, I didn't put you in costumes. Second of all, I didn't bring you. Are you? Hey, buddy. Meow. I scratch him behind the ear because I'm currently just riding on Star Jockey like I would a horse.
Yeah, he's fine with it.
Oh, because now you're the jockey.
Yeah.
You're the Star
I'm
Jockey
Star
jockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he has to do that for other members of the Galaxy Squad sometimes because none of the other ones can fly, we've established.
Yeah.
Some of them can run
Yes.
really good.
Yeah, but not really
really.
fast.
No, just pretty good.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on a stealth mission, buddy. So be, cool. All right. Do you want to stay in the bag or like
Who are you talking to?
my cat?
You brought your cat?
Yeah, he's my super cat. His name's Beefquake. Yeah, he's kind of like we adopted him.
Your team?
Yeah, but he's kind of like my cat now.
Is that smart, bringing a cat onto a mission?
Yeah, well, so the thing is that he's a very talented cat.
You know, he does tricks.
Yeah, and he scratched an eyeball once.
An eyeball? Whose eyeball?
You don't remember the big eyeball that I murdered?
Oh, the big...
Oh, you were frozen at the time. Maybe you didn't watch the news.
No, I got updated by light bulb.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, he was very helpful during that encounter. For sure.
Yeah, that was,
Sure.
that footage was horrifying.
Yeah. I'd rather not get into it. I think we've got more pressing matters than...
Bigger fish to fry, huh?
Yeah.
Frish.
Beefcake meows.
Now, remember, it's Fissure, not Fissure.
No, I know.
I don't do fish puns too much. Sometimes.
I've never really worked with Fissure anyway.
Yeah. Well, he's a nice guy. He's a little bit weird. So, do you know Memory Bank?
Well, of course I've heard of him. He was part of the original team.
Yeah. The
But-
team.
Yeah, I never met him because he would be 150.
True. Well, maybe he erased everyone's memory of him. Maybe he erased he did a memory. Maybe it's not 150 years. Because of memory-related things. I'm failing high school algebra. Specifically year 9.
Oh.
Or ninth grade.
Do you need a tutor?
Yeah. Pretty bad. BS was kind of tutoring me, but we're not on the best of terms.
As you can imagine, I'm great at math.
Yeah, well, because you're what, like a nerd?
Well, I'm a super genius.
Sorry. It's just, would a super genius call themselves a super genius,
Well, I mean, you're flying on the back of my homemade super suit.
Yeah, well, I guess we're at...
You arrive at the address in Central. It's an off-street, a small looking like flat instead of a tall building.
Yeah.
It's like old and worn down and really easy to overlook.
Am I in costume? I am, right?
Yeah, you got your costume delivered.
True.
Do we want to go in this costumed or?
What I'm thinking is, right, I have the ability to do recon. I just kind of need to see something so I can teleport to it, right? So if I can find my way into this space, I can do a little bit of recon, communicate with you, bring the eye back, and then we can see if we can just bust this ball in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I could have sent in a small drone too, but you do your thing.
I'm sure a drone would make a little bit of noise.
Yes, it's that.
The only noise my eye makes is when it closes.
That actually would be very helpful. I need to make some silent drones.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Cool. This is just my freak ability. And can I see like a window that I could like?
There's a dusty window. It's hard to look through, but you do see some furniture, a very old TV, and it looks empty in that room that you're looking into.
I flash my eye in, and I'm just going to try and make my way around the house through the gaps to see if I can see anything interesting or see if I can see memory bank.
Yeah. So you go first into that TV room.
Yeah.
You travel a bit through the kitchen.
Is the TV on?
The TV is on, yeah. It's just sort of flashing static right now.
Okay.
You go through the kitchen. There's a hot tea on the counter. You go through the hallway. There's a few paintings of figures you recognize. Some of the members of the team.
Yeah.
And the butler as well. And you go through towards a bedroom.
The butler is also a supervillain. He takes people's butts and serves them on a platter.
Your butt, sir. You get to a bedroom with the door slightly ajar, so you're able to sort of flash it in, and you see a old, wrinkled figure in a bright yellow bathrobe, just standing up. You assume probably going towards the kitchen for his tea.
Okay.
And then he makes eye contact with you. And you see he's mouthing something.
I move my eye back. Okay, so I know I said it was silent, but that man is very good at looking.
That is a very good-looking man.
Maybe we should just go knock and be honest. Honest? Is it honest Boston? Honest is Boston?
Honest? No, you were right the first time, probably. I don't know. Fuck it.
I'm from New
Honest.
York.
Yeah.
Honest. I don't know. Maybe we should just be honest. Go in there, knock on the door, tell him, we're superheroes. We think. Do we think he's the bad guy?
No,
I'm kind of just curious, right?
He was a hero.
Yeah,
so part of his power set was so helpful on missions where he could just remember, who's the bad guy, what their plan was, that sort of stuff.
Sorry.
What?
His power was remembering who the bad guy is. Yeah, it's the guy shooting us. No, I remember.
I remember specifically. It's the guy, I think, with the gun. If you'll recall, his power is to remember other people's memories.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just go knock on the door. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? He remembers things that we know. What do I know? What do you know? I mean, if he's the bad guy, that would be kind of a bad thing. But
Are we okay with justifying that? He was on the list of what we assume to be targets.
yeah, so I think that he's more of a. I think maybe they might try kidnap him or something. Let's just knock on the door and ask him some questions. Worst comes to worst, he remembers some embarrassing event from my life, you know? Or some weakness of mine.
Is this happening concurrently to what's happening with Lucy? Have the explosions happened?
Not yet.
Because I left before Lucy did.
Yeah.
I lit the cat out of the bag.
And then you go inside and he reads your memories and you let the cat out of the bag.
I knock on the door.
And you hear, just a minute.
Cool. That's why I thought he was called Minuteman for so long. It's his famous catchphrase, just a minute. And it's so weird because he's to do with memory, right? Doesn't really make much sense when you think about it.
I guess I can see how that could confuse a
hot dog. Just trying to get my voice right.
I thought you were finishing my sentence. Because I said, I see how that could confuse a, and then you said hot dog. And the door opens slowly, and you see the old man, like, wrinkles galore. Like, his ears have drooped significantly. You know how old people's ears are.
Hey, bud. We're superheroes.
Hi, Junior.
Oh, you remember.
Hi, Paul.
You remember a lot of things. That's your thing.
Welcome. Come on in. I just made some tea. Would you like any tea?
You know what? I would crush, not gonna lie, a licorice tea if you have one.
I've got licorice tea.
I love licorice tea. It's good, isn't it? Very good.
It's good for the antioxidants.
Yeah, a lot of people my age don't love the licorice, but I've grown quite fond of it. Hot dog.
Do you want a hot dog?
No, I'm fine.
I'll take a coffee. I'll make some coffee up too, yeah.
So, memory bank.
You can call me James.
James, you've obviously read our memories and know what's going on.
I remember the first time I teleported, and it was so scary.
Yeah, terrifying. My body was torn asunder.
I remember my exams, and how easily I completed them.
That doesn't sound like me, though.
That's me.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I mix these things up sometimes. Come, have a seat. And he waddles into the kitchen, and he lets you sort of sit down on the couch with the sheet over it in the TV room.
So, as you've probably remembered, are you sitting down, sir?
He's in the kitchen, like clunking shit. And
I guess we'll wait for him to come in. He's probably got bad hearing. Old, you know?
Yeah.
150 odd.
Apparently. We do need to ask him about that.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Tell you what, I have never seen someone as old as this man.
I definitely haven't seen a human as old as this man.
Yeah, my grandparents died when I was 14, so...
Yes.
I mean, 4.
That was such a sad moment for me. Yeah, when Mam and Pap died.
Yeah, and,
I was out for a week, it felt like, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He waddles back in with a licorice tea for you and a coffee for Star Jockey.
Thank you. So,
is there dairy in this? No, I use soy milk, I remember.
It's good that you remembered.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember sitting over that toilet for the first time the dairy sort of affected me, and that's enough. Thank you.
You should continue that story. That's funny. Maybe we could talk about this another time.
Yeah, well, what brings us here today?
Well, I'm sure you remember.
Let me think.
We just recently got some information about...
Yes, the database with Memory Bank's address in it. Memory Bank should be dead.
And your Memory Bank.
And I'm Memory Bank.
You okay?
Yes.
Hello? Memory Bank?
Yes, I'm okay. I get a little bit mixed up.
Yeah.
With what's mine and what's isn't.
How old are you?
Well, I'm 16 now. I'm 32. I should be 150.
Yeah. What have you been doing for the past...
I just joined a new team a couple months ago. I've been leading my team for about 4 years now. I'm sorry. I have been at home. I delivered mail to this address
I just planted some petunias next door. I'm sorry.
Do you remember being a villain?
I'm a hero. I am a hero.
But do you remember being a villain?
I've only ever worked for good, and I was inspired by my father to do good. And, well, my father, your father, sorry. What can I do you for?
Whew. This is going to be a tough barrier to overcome. If my brain wasn't in the room, would that help?
Yes.
I'd teleport my brain out of the room. Somewhere. Does that clear things up a little bit?
Junior.
Yeah. But you're not Junior.
I'm not Junior.
You don't remember Junior.
No.
No.
No. I'm Paul.
No. Paul, maybe you should
Yeah.
leave the room.
Okay. Can I leave a listening device in here just for my
Sure.
comfort?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'll step out. I'll be outside.
Okay.
Ah.
Are things a little clearer?
Oh.
Hello.
Hi. What can I do you for?
Hi. I'm Fissure.
Nice to meet you, Fissure. He shakes your hand. Can I get you a tea or anything?
Oh, I've got a tea.
You've got some licorice tea. It's good with antioxidants all filled up in it.
Yeah.
Everything.
For sure.
Yes.
Hey sir. You are... So you're Memory Bank?
Yes, I used to be called Memory Bank.
How long ago did you retire?
It's been so long. It's been so long.
Do you remember recently talking with anyone like maybe Darren Dirth or a
Darren
supervillain?
Dirth, the man on the news.
Yeah, exactly.
I watch his program from time to time. I think it's quite reactionary.
I agree.
I don't quite enjoy his work. What with the work I used to do.
Yeah. Listen, I'm here because I recently hacked into a database, and I found information listing a series of houses of current superheroes.
Okay.
And one of them felt a little off.
You are a younger member of the new generation.
Yeah, exactly.
You're continuing our work. You know, I'm so proud of you all.
Thank you.
You do great things. Despite what they say on the media, I really believe in you all.
Thank you. Why I'm here is because I have this record of addresses, and your address was on here, and it was out of place, and they know who you are, and most superheroes think that you're dead. So how do we know how what's the deal?
Excuse me for a second. I shouldn't go through that portion of the wall. That's where the mousetrap is. I need to go around, and that's where the kitchen lights.
Are you currently mousing?
Sorry? No, okay. Say again.
Oh.
It was a little mouse brain.
Yeah.
I keep going to make jokes, but also, like, maybe I shouldn't during any of this. This is stressful and
might be-
confusing.
Yes, it is.
It might be easier if the information is in front of you. I open up my laptop and I pull up the address and I go, "This is your address, right?"
This is where I live. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're Memory Bank.
I was once Memory Bank, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do they have your address?
Who's they? Little chap.
A lot of supervillains. A few.
Well, in my work, I've made a few enemies.
Well, I guarantee you, those enemies are dead, and these are new guys.
New guys.
Yeah.
I haven't been in work for many a year.
I know.
I don't suppose.
Legally, you're dead. Or, sorry, socially. Everyone thinks you're dead.
You're legally dead, sir.
Yes, I am socially dead. My father told people I'm dead.
That one physically hurts. That one physically hurts. That memory. Saying that out loud to people, to me, that physically hurts. And
I
I
want
don't
to
know.
help and ask questions, but I know I can't.
And I don't know if you're relating to me or not, and that hurts a little bit too. I wish I could use my communicator to ask for things, but it's down. Listen, I'm not very good at questioning. I'm not very good at all this business, okay? I just need you to help me as much as you can. Has anyone come over here in the past few days?
Let me think. It was you, and it was Paul. mailman quite a few times each day.
Is Mailman a hero?
I deliver mail.
And then Peter came by to visit, of course. He loves to visit.
Who's Peter?
Relive old times.
Who's Peter?
Peter, our friend. Patient. Sorry.
Patient Zero.
Patient hero.
Patient Hero, that's right.
Peter came by.
And he's alive too.
Yes.
See, I was under the implication that all of the team was dead.
I remember being rescued by you.
Beefquake, get out of the room. Go hang out with Spaceman.
It goes through the cat door.
You have a cat?
No, not anymore. Cat can't.
I'm gonna pierce the mask.
Okay, go for it. Fuck.
4. I filled my potential up though.
Yeah, Peter came by. He worries, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
But it's always great to remember again.
Yeah. And there's no one else who came by?
Now there's odd cars I see across the street every now and then, but I remember watching Memory Bank, taking notes.
Thank you, sir. Do you remember your name or number plate?
Now it's been quite some time, a few weeks now since I watched Memory Bank, and it's all sort of foggy.
Thank you for your help. I don't have any more questions, Lucy. I'm sorry that I can't ask what you want
It's
me
okay.
to. What do you want me to ask?
No, it's okay.
Lucy, give me one. What question do you want me to ask?
It wasn't a question.
What was it?
Like foghorn foggy? That's not a good question.
Like
That's a
foghorn
missed
foggy.
opportunity.
Foghorn.
You knew that was a pun, right? That tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Foghorn. I was so angry.
With your dad
Yes. Why did?
and the scientist.
I
don't know that. You told me, sure.
It was such a happy memory before. Why did it have to change so?
I appreciate your help. And I pat his hand and go, if you ever want to remember something, I can always bring my brain along.
I love my memories, and I would appreciate it very much, young sir. I'd talk to you about the old times, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be going now. And I leave. And I walk up to Star Jockey, who I'm guessing is just outside.
He's standing beside Beefcake. He's not really petting him or anything, but he's just standing there, and he's like, so how'd it go? What'd you get?
I teleport my hand down and scratch Beefquake behind the ears. So we know the people were watching him, and he remembers a villain that we fought recently, Foghorn, and we know that he was connected to the group that we got this information from. What we don't know is why he's being targeted, because his memory is so confused he can't focus on anything.
I have a theory
You have a theory.
and it's something that I've considered before. If we were able to use that power for investigative purposes, we could learn a lot of information from others that aren't willing to give it up.
Yeah, but I don't really want to...
But what I'm saying is I think they might be seeking to use that power.
Yeah, I agree with that hypothesis. I don't know how to protect the old man, you know? He's,
Was there anything else? Before I check I'll go over the recording tonight, obviously, of my own, but...
Yeah, he mentioned that Patient Hero is still alive as well, or that he saw him recently. But Patient Hero is long dead.
He should be dead, too.
He died, like, in the 50s.
Yeah, officially.
Yeah. This is fucking weird. Man, if only BS was here. BS knows detective shit and superhero shit.
And Snowflake Supreme would have made a cool pun.
Snowflake Supreme is a combat god. Murderer god.
If what he says is true, if Patient Hero is somehow still alive as well, if the disease that gave him his strength kept him going, getting those two in the same room...
That would mean that they can get that immortality disease thing.
Well,
and all hero information they need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I'm really sorry that I brought you out here and I don't even fucking know what it is that I can do.
Hey, we did good reconnaissance today.
Yeah.
We found out a lot. We found out that a member of the team, and possibly 2 members of the team, are still alive.
Yeah.
We found out that they are being targeted. We found out that we have a mole on the inside. You got that before me. You did good, Junior.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And then we hear a boom.
And then you hear a boom, and then echoes across the city as several other booms.
Oh, shit.
Lightbulb? What was that? Okay, copy.
Communicator's off.
You're right.
So I'm the producer.
Sparky?
Yes.
His communicator's
Your
also
communicator's
off.
also off.
Dude.
You can still talk to Lightbulb,
Sparky?
just not
Communicate.
Okay.
What's going on?
open communication.
Cool. Thank you.
Several explosions all over the city.
But first, there's a message from me saying I'm going down to the sewers. That someone's at the door.
Your communicator blows up.
Oh my god. I have not been present for the past couple hours. I thought it would be fine because it's nighttime. My phone normally doesn't blow up. Shit. What do? I don't know where to go. I don't know.
Fissure.
Yep.
I have to go.
Yeah, I know.
He zooms off immediately.
Okay, I could have probably used a ride. I'll head towards the closest explosion. That'll be my thing.
No, did you not hear? Your phone blew up. That's what I laughed at. Sorry.
It's pretty good.
I teleport my mouth into Memory Bank's house. And say, I need you to hide. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I should probably stay with him, but I need to do this explosion stuff. I need to see if my mom's okay. Please hide. Okay?
And Beefcake is curling up at your feet right now, sort of trying to calm you down a bit.
With me calming down, I kind of feel a bit more like I can go and help people. So I'm going to take +1 to save you
Nice.
permanently.
Nice.
That's one of the advancements.
Oh, nice.
And then I go, okay, I can do this all at once. I call my mum and I start to swim towards the nearest explosion.
Excellent.
Is it me?
It is.
Cut 2.
I've sat here making quips for the first half of the session.
Cut to Snowflake Supreme and the Trash Troll moving their way through the sewer.
In our underwear? Well, I'm in my underwear.
Trash Troll is fully nude, holding his costume above his head. And he's just like jabbering on and on. He won't stop talking about like old plans and old times he's had with his gang.
Mm-hmm. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
I've decided to go behind him though, so that I don't.
Yeah. You know, like one of our villains. He was a priest before.
Oh.
But throughout the years, he's become more and more evil, and you know, like it's not our fault. He's just he's crazy. We wrestled him in a contest of might, and he got pretty injured there. But I defeated him as the Trash Troll.
People who have ever seen It's Always Sunny.
If
Get ready.
If you haven't seen Always Sunny, then it's just stories. Don't worry about it.
What's the villain called?
Rickety Cricket, we called him, and he didn't like that. But yeah, so the Nightman has, I think, captured my team. I think we've narrowed it down. Lightbulb has said it was somewhere in Riverside. I don't know about that. I don't really trust technology. I'm old school. Oh, old school.
Right. So that's why we're under Riverside in the sewers.
Yeah. You can't really get a signal down here, and I think that sort of protects us.
Great. So my communicator isn't working. I assume
So
my mum down here.
You check your communicator, and Lightbulb is there in a local version, because when communication is off, you still have a local version of Lightbulb, but you don't have any bars.
Great. I want a bit. Yo, it's.
So how's your team doing? I see you fought a giant eyeball.
Yeah, we've gone up against a giant eyeball. I actually, I kind of helped to have the finishing blow. I think we were supposed to. I don't know. I kind of ended it.
Yeah, you really mashed it.
Yeah. We really gouged.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
I was feeling really bad about it. My team didn't seem to react.
Nah, you really gotta mash them.
Oh, okay.
Badass.
Otherwise, they come back, and it's always frustrating when they come back.
Nobody likes a sequel, I guess.
No.
Well, yeah. I mean, my team seemed to react pretty badly to me damaging it that much, but it's...
Sometimes you just gotta... The thing about your gang, right,
Yeah.
is that there's always going to be a different plan going, and you just sort of got to go with the flow. But like when things happen, they'll get mad at you. But if you just sort of play dumb, then they don't get so mad at you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think... Thanks, Trash Troll. I do feel better about what I did in that last big battle, I guess.
Yeah, so, you know, people die, and it's part of the job. You just do it.
Yeah, I guess, you know, every snowflake has to melt at some point.
Oh, don't even get me started on snowflakes.
Wait, what?
Bunch of liberal bullshit.
Yeah.
Charlie, stop voicing your political opinions on Season Quest. We thought we got this out of you in winter, but...
Back on Snowflake.
Yeah, you know, like, I usually don't know what's going on. I'm usually just, like, told what's happening, and I just do it.
So how did you find out the rest of your team was...
Well, I walked into the base.
Yeah.
No one was there.
Oh, well, that's a pretty clear indication that they're all gone, I guess.
And usually, like, I bust in, I got my gun out, and I'm like, what's going on today, you know? And no one was in there, and there was a note from the Nightman.
Oh.
And usually he doesn't leave notes. Usually he's quite inept. And I don't think, like, he has the sort of wherewithal to know how to capture a full team, especially not the Dayman.
I guess maybe he had some sort of special suit of armor, right?
He's all tricked up in the night gear.
Yeah, suit of armor.
Knight with a K.
I don't... Huh?
Oh, sorry. Like the knight in Screaming Armor. Oh, no?
Huh? No, the Nightman.
Oh, the knight.
Not a armor guy. No, not an armor guy.
Oh, right. Oh, like night and day. Right. That's why he's your arch
He's the
nemesis.
Nightman, we're the Dayman. We're sort of... there's this relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Rat Basher, Trundle, usually he leaves me a note.
But this time it was the Nightman.
This time it was the Nightman.
And you don't think you're just being pranked?
No, because, like, when Rat Basher leaves me a note, it's like in pictures. He can't really write so good. But the Nightman's note was long and eloquent.
Oh, okay. What... Did it tell you where he'd taken them or what you needed to do? Was it like a...
Well, here's the thing. He gave me an address.
Oh, great. So why didn't we head straight there? Why are we in the sewers?
We're going there.
Oh, okay. But undercover.
Undercover.
Underground.
He's going to be expecting us from above.
Right.
He thinks daymen stay in daylight. Not so.
It is nighttime.
Not so.
Okay. Well, that's great. And nobody's going to expect the snow from below.
So you got ice powers.
Sure do.
Why don't you show me?
What you gonna show me?
Okay.
This is my turn.
Get behind me, I guess. And I'm gonna, like, charge up like an icy blast and try and freeze the sewer gunk that's ahead of us so that we could potentially walk on top of it.
Wow, why didn't you do that from the start?
I didn't realize there was gonna be so much gunk down here.
He climbs up and slips his trash troll costume back on.
Oh,
Can you do that the rest of the way? This
Yeah.
is going to make it much quicker.
Okay, great. I pop my costume back on as well, cape and all, and I blast the ground ahead of us so that we can make a much quicker journey without wading through the muck.
Ooh, it's cold. It's cold on the feet.
Yeah, does your costume not have boots?
I'm
or
barefoot.
Shit? Oh, right. Whoa, you've got bare feet?
I like the feel of the road underneath me in the sewer sometimes too.
How far do you think it is?
Here.
Oh, excellent. That's so incredibly convenient.
We got there so much quicker when you started freezing the water so that we could walk on it instead of trudging through sewage.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'd better charge myself up. What's the plan? Are we just going to jump straight in? Or are we going to...
No, all it was on the note was like a sort of tease about how the Nightman is so much better than the Dayman. And it went on, and then it was rhyming and shit, and I lost the note. And then it said this address.
Okay, well...
And it didn't have any explanation about the address or anything.
It didn't... Okay, well, we'd better get ready to go. What kind of powers do you have?
I throw trash.
Right. Great, well, we're in the sewers. See what you can find. I'm going to charge up my powers, and we'll
Then I start eating the garbage.
He takes out a small trash can, like a hand-sized trash can looking thing.
Oh, like, so he's got a real, like, compact one, so
Yeah.
he used the trash compactor on his little...
And he starts like stuffing random debris into it, and it's all like fitting in very easily. Let me just gather some stuff I can throw at him.
Great. And I charge my powers, which I'm going to do a quick powers roll.
Yep.
Ooh, 8 plus any conditions. I don't think. Where would my conditions be?
It's on your page, underneath your labels.
Oh, no. Cool, so I rolled an 8, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So,
You have 4 conditions,
yeah, I've got 4 conditions at the moment.
Everything but hopeless.
which is
Yeah.
probably the only one that you would easily be able to turn off because you have flung yourself into easy relief. You're taking foolhardy action without talking to your team.
Yeah.
You could undo Insecure.
Yep.
Oh, great. Well, then I rolled a 2.
It's a good number. It's like less than 0, more than 0.
It is more than 0. I don't know if it's going to help me that much, though. On a miss, hold 2 burn and mark 3 conditions. That's what happened last time. That's why I had so many conditions.
Wait, are you marking 2 conditions?
Yeah, because I missed. So that does mean, because I had 2 clear conditions, I've got to mark 3 now.
So as the trash troll is gathering items, you begin to charge your powers, and the overexertion of it is too much.
Yeah.
You've been in a lot more fights than you have been recently, and you feel everything all at once as you're charging. You're afraid, you're angry, you're guilty, you're hopeless, you're insecure, and it's just all so much at once. You remember just there's one thought of Wade frozen in his block, and your team angry and sad at the last fight, culminating all, and you just fall unconscious.
Just another relaxing episode of Season Quest. Thanks for joining us. You can
find us on Season Quest.
What? This was meant to be relaxing and calm. Why would you interrupt me?